base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these. Hitters.
Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the seventh, you're down one. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Here's Rognedodor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Howie Kendrick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Zimmerman, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Popped him up. Polanco coming on. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Nick.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. McCutchen is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Wilmer Defoe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is back up the middle and into center field. And there's his first base hit in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Smith a native Texan. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Frazier aboard here at first with nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2 is in off the plate. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
No one out with a runner at second. The 2-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Turner is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Neil Walker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Eaton going back. Still going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
The 1-0 delivery. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
4 runs here in this half inning. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Here's Gregory Polanco. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Number 44 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 44.
Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Nationals nothing. Buford Waylock is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Buford Waylock.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Two and 0 to the Nationals center fielder.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Anthony Rendon is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Waylock, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Eaton on at first, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. In the air, down the line in left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
From the belt, the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. The 2-0 to short.
He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 6 and the Nationals nothing. Sammy Solis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sammy Solis.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Striding in, Starling Marte. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. Kendrick is over. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, John.
Stepping in, Josh Harrison. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-0. Stepping in, Rougned Odor. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching. But the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that one right down Main Street.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte on the move. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Last strike now for the Nats. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jameson Taillon earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Max Scherzer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our